Hello everyone and welcome to watching a new episode of Gaming Father's Video Reviews. This time we will focus on atmospheric platformer called Soulless, Ray of Hope. Prepare your nerves and emotions and let's get started. The story of the game is driven by effort of main hero Elim to save his friend and face his deepest fears in the dark world. And you can be sure that his way will not be easy, as you will have to face many obstacles, enemies and puzzles to solve to reach the end. This game is rather dark and depressive sometimes, so I cannot recommend it to your children this time. Well, for sure, not the preschool ones. But let's have a look if it's suitable for gaming fathers themselves. What makes this game atmospheric is graphics. Usually I do not mention graphics in the first place, but this time it is really an essential part of your experience and immersion into the game. Despite it is simple, it is nicely handcrafted with emphasis on details. The environment is rather dark, as the story is sad, only the main character is white, embodying hope in the name of the game. I would say that the experience from the game would not be so strong with different graphic style, so thumbs up for this. The game starts with tutorial part where you will learn the basics, how to move, jump, interact with objects at predefined places, and another surprise in this type of game, how to fly. Yes, your character can fly, which gives you the feeling of freedom on one hand, but is also a curse from another perspective. Why is that so? The catch is in game design and control responsibility. The design of the game is counting with a lot of flying, or rather gliding. You need to use this ability to get across big holes, but you can be in the air for limited time only. Your hero can catch himself at the edges, but the problem is that quite often you do not know if you make it or if your gliding will be 1 inch shorter and you will die at the bottom of deep abyss. So you will be trying and dying a lot. Will I make it this time? Wow, that was close. Okay, one more attempt to resolve this puzzle. And done. You are in the hostile world with many shards, spikes, circles, saws, and many other obstacles on your way to freedom. There are not many enemies, only some bosses, as big grabbing hands, that you will see in this video and that you need to escape from in very intensive part of the game. As every split second is important in such scenes, you need to be fast and precise, which is not easy sometimes due to design and also not so precise control. I would recommend you to use controller this time to avoid the frustration. This is a little minus for me. Speaking of frustration, will this game make you mad and frustrated a lot, or will your nerves survive this time? Luckily enough, the second option is valid this time, as thanks to close checkpoints you are not forced to repeat long passages again and again. Another plus for the developers of the game. There are also puzzle-solving parts in the game. Puzzles are usually not very difficult and intuitive most of the time. They usually consist of pushing some levers or moving crates to switches to activate something that will help you to get to previously unreachable places. The game is not forcing you to use your brain cells too often, but the puzzle-solving parts will allow you to take a break from sometimes hectic gameplay, as you can see now, so thanks for them. And finally I managed to escape. So can I recommend this game to someone like us who expect instant fun and challenge but not too punishing gameplay? The game drags you in because of its touching story and graphics. Thanks to its reasonable difficulty, you will not lose your nerves and will be driven by curiosity what comes next. The only big minus I can see there is control along with design of some obstacles that will force you to repeat some parts many times. The game price is about €8 on Steam, but it is quite often discounted, so I would recommend to wait for some discount. Personally, I like the game, so I'm giving it thumbs up and Gaming Fire's Index 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching another episode of my video review series, and see you next time!